Hello everybody and welcome back to a Gold Coast Boating Centre walkthrough. Today we are on the Extreme Boats 545 side console. Now this is the smaller side console that Extreme offers, apart from the Enduro if you do side console that with the side console option. But as standard, this is the smaller side console. So we're going to take it out here. We're on the beautiful Tulabudget Creek here today. Sun is shining. We're going to go through some of the features on this boat which come standard and some of the options which we've added onto. So stick around, drop a like if you do like these videos and subscribe to the channel. Really helps out a lot and you won't miss a future video. So on the exterior of this boat, we have painted it in a one color all over, which is the extreme white coloration. So on the sides and on the internals too. So you can see it continues all the way through onto the console, bait board, all the way up through the bows and top of the gunnels. So very nice clean finish. And we have paired it up with the navy decals too. So that is the navy coloring there. Extreme decals, looks very nice on the side and that sweeps through to the front too. So moving towards the bow of this side console now, we have got the high bow rails at the front here. So very nice, very heavy duty too. These are the commercial grade bow rails, so very thick, but you can see we upgraded them to the nice high ones too. So you're gonna feel very safe if you are up in the front of this boat. What I must say about this boat though, it has got an extremely high freeboard on here. Not many side consoles, especially this size, have such a high freeboard on here. We'll show you in a second when I'm inside the boat, just see where it comes up to. It's a very high, nice freeboard, so you do feel very safe. And with the addition of these bow rails, it's even safer. We have got the electric motor bracket up here too. So for those guys that want to chuck on a Minn Kota, grab this option and you're all ready to go with an electric motor at the front there. Batteries can be stored under the front. We have got the anchor well, which is very deep. You could also house a small little drum winch if you wanted to do that. Cross bollard and the heavy duty bowsprit at the front. So like all the other Extremes, this side console is no different in terms of the lines and angles that run through this. So they do press in on the sides here, some nice indentations through here, and it makes the boat look very tough, very mean, but very sporty at the same time, especially when you're out in the water. A lot of eyes will turn towards this boat because it is just a stunner. It does have a small raised shear line coming through the front here as well, just to finish off on the looks. Has got a 19.5 degree dead rise, so very nimble in the water, handles well and that comes all the way to the front here too, so it does deflect a lot of that spray. Overall, very nice design boat and looks very pretty on the water. Now beneath the waterline of this 545 console is the flooding ballast here. Now this runs all the way to the keel of the boat and goes pretty much all the way to the bow too. What that does when you're at rest, that will fill up with water, bring the overall weight of the boat down, increasing stability. There's also airtight chamber ballasts under these too. So again, they're full of air and just adds extra stability while you're out in the water. So powering along this 545 side console is none other than the Yamaha F115. Now this is maximum horsepower for this boat, so it gets along very nicely. We'll show you some running shots soon. We'll get out in the water, but there is no doubt you've got plenty of power behind you. The 115 goes great. Hydraulic steering, of course, but coming through to the back of the transom here too, we have got these addition of the handrails up here, so when you are re-entering onto the boat, along with the standard boarding ladder that you do get too. So nice little swim steps on the back you can walk through, and that does lead you to the live bait tank, which we'll have a look in a second. But nice Portofino transom, swept back design, and it's all tucked away very nicely. So continuing through the back of this 545, we do get the live bait tank as standard on most of the Extreme boats, with the nice addition of the window at the front here, but full plumbed up, good size too. And what I like about the Extreme boats is that there's no overflow pipe, but it actually drains out through these holes at the back of the transom here. So you don't have to worry about putting in a standpipe, doing all that. It will just overfill and actually overflow back into the ocean. Great design, and I love it. So for the bait board setup on this 545, we have gone for the hoop style. Now there is a couple different options that Extreme does offer. In terms of the bait boards, you can get the longer, the shorter, and ones with drawers too. But this is the hoop style. You have got the hoop across the back. Now 4 welded rod holders, and there is a ski tie-off point too, so you can put your rope through there. But you do get the poly cutting station here too. It has got the little drain ports out the back, so very easy to hose down. So this is the checker plate variation, which does come standard from the Extreme factory on this one. You may have seen on our other boats that we can put a sea deck on top of this, but if you don't prefer a sea deck, it comes as the checker plate as standard. Good thing about checker plate, it's got that grip on there, so you're not losing about that, but it's very, very easy to clean. You know, you just hose it off, cleans very well, and the salt comes straight off. So that is the fully standard checker plate welded deck from Extreme boats. So for the storage on this 545, we have got a couple of hatches under the floor here. So they do just open up and they're drained too. So you can see there's a bung inside there. So if it did fill up with water, drain it out very easily. But good little storage space for your catch, dry towels if you wanted to put them in here. And there's also one in the bow up here too. You can see that opens up. We've just got our camera equipment in here at the moment, but again, more storage under the deck. A few optional extras which we've added onto this 545 just to make it that little bit better. We have got the removable rod holders here, so you do get the 4, and this can fully come out too. So if you wanted to put it on the driver's side, you can do that. Or on the days you don't need it, leave it at home. Deck wash, great option to have on a checker plate floor like this or a fully welded floor. Again, you're pretty much just holding that nozzle and you're spraying out any blood, guts, sand, mud, which may find itself inside the boat. So great option to add on to your 545. Now what I really like on this 545 is the height of the freeboard on here. Not many boats are actually this high and make you feel as safe as this. I'm a tall bloke, but it's coming up to about halfway of my thigh up here, what I really like. So I can lean in and tuck myself in nice. If I'm doing jigging over the side or if I'm pulling in a catch, I can feel quite safe that if it was any lower, I might feel like I'd fall out the boat. But it is nice and high and I'm feeling quite safe and I can use it to lean up against and pull up a catch. And a great feature on this 545. Into the driver's station now. Good sized console here. We have housed it with a Garmin 95 SV. So you could pair those up if you wanted to run 2 of them at the same time. But over here, we've got our Yamaha 6x8 land gauges. So fully connected into our motor, which gives us live updates on the fuel and the usage or live. Moving down, we have got a GME GX750 VHF Redo, which is fully and nicely within reach of my steering wheel here. Standard gang switch panel over the side here, vertical installed, and they do light up to tell you what is currently operating. 12 volt plug down here and extra 2 USB ports which we've added into this boat too. Moving over, key switch panel here from Yamaha, which is linked into the concealed control box here. So this is the concealed design. You may have seen 703s on our other videos, but it is the concealed. So it's tucked away behind this panel here. But again, there's a nice little spot here to rest my feet. Does come up a bit more storage below here for your valuables if you want to tuck them away. This is the standard covered seat you will get on the 545 console. It is comfy, wraps around the body very nice. Nice little cushion on here, and you do get this welded little tower thing here with some more storage below there. So probably a good spot for an EPIRB, but something easy to reach, that's all tucked away. Good option on this 545, again on the console, is the vertical rod mount. So again, there's a lot of rod storage. Like all the other extremes I've gone through so far, so much rod storage, and this is a great option if you are taking a bit more rods out with you. Good spot to have it next to the console, easy to reach, and it's all welded onto the console itself. So very nice option if you have got a bit more rods. Now a great option on a boat like this is the addition of a bow seat. Can house up to a couple more passengers at the front here, very comfy, and you have got the grab rails up here to make you feel safe, but it also doubles as more storage. So this opens up, and again, more storage, you can never have enough of it. Now some of the specs for those spec lovers out there on this 545 side console. We have an overall length of 5.55 meters, beam of 2.1 meters, 5mm bottom sheet, and a 4mm side sheet. Dead rise is 19.5 degrees, and it is rated for 4 people. And to top it off, you have a 100 litre fuel tank. Now match that with a Yamaha 4-stroke, that is a full day of use. Well, there it is. That was the Extreme Boats 545 side console. Great little side console boat, full plate aluminium construction, perfect for those estuaries, but also on the offshore days too. You have got the higher transom and the nice high sides, and that thick, heavy duty, fully welded sheet plate down below. If you need any more information on this extreme boat or any more extreme boats, please jump onto our website at www.gcbc.com.au. You'll find the full range and all the pricing up to date right there. If you prefer to talk to someone, please give our sales guys a call on 075576 7388. Apart from that, drop a like if you do like this video and subscribe to the channel, and you won't miss a future video.